And then when Bruce left and they were looking for a replacement, they were auditioning different people, and Steve phoned me up and he said, would you like to have an audition for the band? He said, we already know your stuff and we've seen you live, so we're doing the auditions. Would you like to have a go at it? And I said, yeah, because, you know, I liked, even from my very early days when I was cleaning the hotel, I was listening to Iron Maiden and I always loved the band. So to have the opportunity just to have an audition with a huge legend in the name of metal, someone who has done everything, has been first in so many areas of music, was just incredible. So you had to learn 10 songs, which were all the classics that are normally in a Maiden set, from the Diana era through to the Bruce era. And I learnt all of those songs, and so did everybody else. And they invited me down one day, and I just thought, well, for at least for an hour, I'm in Iron Maiden, and I'm singing with Iron Maiden. So I'm just gonna, I've done all the rehearsing I can. I'm just gonna try and enjoy it, and enjoy the fact that I'm singing with this legendary band. And when it started, it was absolutely awesome. It was just incredible. It's just a rehearsal room, but the sound in the rehearsal room of Dave Murray's guitar sounded, and it's like from the record and from live, and it sounds exactly the same. Dave Murray's playing, you can see his fingers, and it's smooth and bluesy and hard and everything. It's like, whoa. And then Nico, he's just the loudest drummer I've ever heard. He's got no mics on his kit or anything, and it's boof, baf, boof. Oh God, it was incredible. And then Steve Harris, you can't even see his fingers when he's playing. It was absolutely a great experience. And I'd learnt all the songs, I'd learnt all the vocal parts, but I'd also learnt all the drum fills and all the drum parts and some of the bass lines as well. So I knew exactly where every drum fill was, where every crash was, where all the double hits on the snare were, when all the little changes were. So I just absolutely had a great time. I just thought, oh, I'm just going to go for it. And anyway, I was, you know, I said thanks to everybody. And a few days later, they said, would you like to come back for the second audition? And this time you had to sing in the studio, and so they could see what your voice was going to be like recorded. So I went down and did that, and a couple of weeks after that, then they phoned me up and said, well, if you want to come down, I'd like to talk to you about being a singer in a band. And I went down and met the manager and the rest of the guys, and they said, well, we liked what you did, so we're going to offer you the job. And well, it was just fantastic, and it was just before Christmas as well, so it was an absolutely fantastic Christmas present.